up, people? It's another spectacular day here in LA, December 4th at 3:21. That is 3:21 p.m. This is the Future Hour. Today we are talking about Bitcoin, an important one because we cannot seem to crack 100K. Will we crack 100K? Remains to be seen. Let's talk about institutional adoption. There's some regulatory clarity potentially coming. Let's talk about supply shock and potential global chaos. How will BTC respond to that? So, all right, here's where we stand right now. We're on the edge of 100K. Could it happen tomorrow, next week, next year? Absolutely, it could. But the data shows resistance. I think it will take some sort of catalyst to break us through. That could be like a major player like Microsoft or Apple getting involved, purchasing BTC. That will send this thing flying. Absolutely, like, wow. Something like that. Don't undercount that. If Apple starts buying Bitcoin, man, like, we're going to be freaking, I don't even want to say, because we got to see if that happens, but it'll take some time. So this is zoomed out. Let's zoom in for a sec here on that 3 month. So here you're seeing the impact that the election really had on Tuesday, November 5th, and the upward momentum that Bitcoin has had since that time. That said, we have been hovering around this 100K mark and teetering for almost 2 weeks now. And that's more than just a number. 100K is psychological, man. It's like trying to bench 2 plates for the first time. You're right there, but there's a lot of people who've been like waiting around holding Bitcoin since even 3K thinking, you know what? I'll just cash out at 99K. That sounds pretty good, right? If I bought it at 3K or even 20K, 99K, people want to pay for credit cards or they just want to buy a new house or do something fun. You can't blame them. That creates sell walls. Orders placed to sell a ton of BTC just below this 100K mark. And when the market see those sell walls, they back off. It becomes kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So that is why I believe we will either get some sort of catalyst to break through the 100K mark or potentially see it move to the downside. You're seeing supports here around the 90K level, but historically, Bitcoin has not done great in November. So if you look back here, this was November 2021. You can see a move to the downside. It took a while here for it to reach these levels again, which it did here, and then we saw this move to the upside. Could it continue? Well, there's a lot of room to run here if Bitcoin is, as people say, what it is. Right now, the market cap overall is about 1.9 trillion. That does make it the heavyweight champ, but it does make it valued less at certain corporations such as Nvidia. We do see daily trading volumes ranging from 40 billion to over 100 billion in just the past couple weeks. Quite a bit of volume there. Prices are bouncing around this 90,000, 87,000 to 98,000, and we just can't seem to crack that 100K mark. There's a lot of coins on the market, man, and Bitcoin is the big one, the dominant one with over 50% market dominance. But yet it's sitting here kind of like a heavyweight boxer that just refuses to deliver that last final knockout punch. So why? That's the question. Yeah, so there's the psychological barriers, the market behavior, the glass ceiling at 100K seems to be holding, but let's be real, it will break at some point. Highly likely that it will break at some point. So when will that be? Nobody really knows. We just have to stay tuned and see. ETH strong today. ETH is now back at 38.49. This is closing in on that $4,100 wall. If we can break through that, it will see highs previously not seen until November 2021. So That is quite a bit. We're going to stay tuned on that. For now, it's been the Future Hour, another episode brought to you live, man. Thanks for joining me. It's a pleasure, and we're out.